Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everyone. Welcome to this last presentation on the seventh rays during the festival week. I am Wendy Glaubitz from Montreal, Canada. I welcome you on behalf of the 2025 initiative to a short presentation on the seventh ray. This will be followed by a silent meditation on the seventh ray. Noontime recollection. We know, O Lord of life and love, about the need. Touch our hearts anew with love, that we too may love and give. The seventh ray of ceremonial order or magic. The impact of the seventh ray on human beings manifests in the following manner: strength, perseverance, courage, courtesy, extreme care in detail, self-reliance. The vice of the ray is formalism, bigotry, pride, narrowness, superficial judgments, self-opinion and overindulgence. The virtues to be acquired are realization of unity, wide-mindedness, tolerance, humility, gentleness, and love. This is the ceremonial ray, the ray which makes a man or woman delight in all things done decently and in order, and according to rule and precedent. It is the ray of the high priest and the court chamberlain, of the soul, the soldier, who is a born leader in organization, of the ideal commissary general, who will dress and feed troops in the best possible way. It is the ray of the perfect nurse for the sick, careful in the smallest detail, though sometimes too much inclined to disregard the patient's idiosyncrasies and to try and force them to follow the iron mill of routine. It is the ray of form, of the perfect sculptor who sees and produces ideal beauty, of the designer of beautiful forms and patterns of any sort. But the person would not be successful as a painter unless he or she his or her influence ray was the fourth ray. The combination of the fourth with the seventh would make the very highest type of artist. The literary work of the seventh ray man or woman would be remarkable for its ultra-polished style, and such a writer would think far more of the manner than of the content of his or her work, but would always be fluent both in writing and speech. The seventh ray man or woman will often be narrow-minded. He or she will delight in fixed ceremonial events, in great processions and shows, in reviews of troops, and worships, in genealogy, and in rule of procedures. The more negative aspect of the seventh ray could be the tendency to be superstitious. Such a person will take deep interest in omens, dreams, in all occult practices, and in spiritualistic phenomena. The more positive ray 7 individual is absolutely determined to do the right thing and to say the right word at the right moment, hence great social success. In healing, the seventh ray person would rely on extreme exactness in carrying out orthodox treatment of disease. In addition, the practice of yoga would be beneficial. He or she will approach the path through observance of rules of practice and of ritual, and can easily evoke and control the elemental forces. In addressing the role of the seventh ray at this time in history, Master DK tells us that there is a waning on our planet of the influence of the sixth ray, and an increase in presence on our planet of the seventh ray. In fact, the sixth ray began to pass out of manifestation in 1625, after a long period of influence on our planet. At the same time, the seventh ray of ceremonial order began to come into manifestation on our planet in 1675. The seventh ray is now steadily gaining momentum. One of the major objectives of the seventh ray is to bring together and to relate spirit and matter, and also substance and form. In regard to the incoming seventh ray, Master DK says, the seventh ray is steadily gaining momentum and has for a long time been stimulating and enhancing the activity of all fifth ray nations. If you bear in mind that one of the major objectives of seventh ray energy is to bring together and to relate spirit and matter, and also substance and form, you can see for yourself that the work of science is closely connected with this endeavor, and that the creation of the new forms will definitely be the result of a working interaction between the rulers of the fifth ray, the second ray, and the seventh ray. DK does go on to say that a large number of seventh ray souls, and also of men and women with seven ray personalities, are coming into incarnation, and to them is committed the task of organizing the activities of the new era, of ending the old methods of life and the old crystallized attitudes to life, to death, to leisure, and to the population. Now, we will go into a silent meditation on the energies of the seventh ray, of the incoming energies of the seventh ray. The Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men. The purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth.